My name is Bernadia Irawati Tjandradewi. I'm the Secretary General of UCLG ASPAC, which is United Cities and Local Governments for Asia Pacific region. This is the largest regional section of UCLG, and our office is based in Jakarta. And basically, we cover Asia Pacific. This is the largest also region in the world, and because we have more than 4.2 billion people live in this region. And what we do, basically, we advocate the important role of local governments in development, and also make sure that local governments is in the front liner of development in all sectors. Unlike MDGs, we would like to see post-2015 it has a kind of ownerships, local government has a kind of ownerships for post-2015, because when you see a lot of issues addressed in the Sustainable Development Goals are all local issues, and this is why local governments, which are the closest, local administrative and closest body to the people, definitely have a very, very big stake to play to make the effective development in their own territories. Actually, when MDGs were launched in 2000, it took some time to make local governments aware about these MDGs, and I think took years, to implement MDGs at the local level. And sometimes local governments feel that MDGs were additional kind of tasks for them, while actually MDGs, maybe they're already doing it, but not, you call it MDGs, Millennium Development Goals. So this is why we put different leave for SDGs, because we have been engaging them from the beginning, so they will feel ownership for SDGs compared to MDGs. And another issue that I think is quite important about the financing and resources, because MDGs also many people could not, many local governments are not able to do it because of the limitation of funds and also limitation of resources, because most of them, especially in developing countries, they depend a lot on the financial support from national governments. So this is why I'm hoping that SDGs will come up with a very different mechanism about financing aspects and also resources aspects, especially resources or financial aspects that can be accessed by local governments. I can take the same example of a water issue, like water supply and sanitation. For example, in the case of Philippines, they work very well with private companies, and because then they see the effectiveness of private companies. But in some areas, still, I think I can see a great potential. However, local governments are not fully aware about how they can work with private companies, because when they work with with the private companies, they have to share the risk. They also have not only about profit, but about sharing the risk. So they have to be able to kind of guarantee stability, especially political stability in those in those territory as well as in those sectors.